Hey everyone, my name's Maddie. I'm a 24-year-old competitive climber from Canada, currently living in Montreal. Today, I'm going to take you through a training session of mine in preparation for the World Championships next month in South Korea. All right, so today we're going to be doing a comp movement session at Canyon Escalade. So we're going to start on this black blue tape. Blue tape is the second hardest. I don't climb here very often, so I'm still kind of getting used to the grades here. But I think we're going to try it without the hand, and we'll see if I can just balance. I hope it's not impossible without this hand. I think typically I should take the hold out after I send it for the first time, but we'll just see. I think it's impossible. Okay. Yeah, I was putting so much weight on that crimp. I don't even know what I was thinking. I guess maybe I could come underneath it and then come over here, although all this green stuff's in the way. Maybe we'll just leave it. If I run out of stuff, I can come back to it and try at least make it less impossible. Okay. Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, so next we're gonna try another blue tape. It's gonna be this purple one. I think the crux move is gonna be this first kind of dyno to the pinch. I think I'm decent at this move, so hopefully it goes. No problem. And then a weird finagle to get to the finish hold. Yeah, I think that's just it. Cool. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty satisfying. Let's stick that pinch. Okay, and on we go. Okay, so at this point in my training, it's been about a month since the last World Cup ended, and it's another month and a half until the World Championships. So we're right in the middle of kind of a high volume training cycle. So I'm very tired, but we're kind of trudging through until the World Championships, and I can finally take a break. So yeah, I'm feeling the fatigue a little bit more these days. But you just gotta push through. It's only another month until the whole season's over, so we're almost there. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the hardest grade here, which is black tape. And hopefully we'll break the streak of flashes now. So I think I'm just gonna stick that. Maybe if I'm falling, I'll go to the crimp. It kind of looks like I can just stab my foot. Looks okay. And then it's left, right, left, maybe match, left, and then bump to the finish hold. I always have to remember to find all of the foot chips. Oftentimes in gym sets, there's just so much going on that I'll miss like a foot chip somewhere and like ruin my flash attempt. At comps, the wall is always blank except for your boulder, so you very rarely miss something, but I do it a lot in training, so I have to always remind myself to find the foot chips. I think that's all, especially like there's like red panels here and these are red holds, so I have to look extra hard. I think I see some people that grab the volume like this too. Can't tell if that was a successful attempt or not. Oh, it's completely blind. Okay. Whoa. My hand was just on top of my other hand. Okay, I'm feeling good about that attempt. I think I'll do the same thing. It would be good to grab the volume on this side, but there's a bunch of holds in the way. I think I'll just do it again and just be more mindful of where my hands are. I'm gonna go right away. Okay. All right, that time I was a bit further away from the wall. I think I jumped too much out. I need to jump more kind of in towards the wall. Yeah, that one felt a lot worse. Maybe it wasn't such a bad thing that my hand was actually stacked on top of the other one. Maybe it was actually holding my hand down in place. I could stab my foot maybe. Okay. So I'll just focus on going in towards the wall, and maybe it doesn't matter too much where my hands land. Whoa. I love a good foot chip finish hold. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was feeling pretty solid after the dyno, but all the holds are like a little bit greasier than you think they're gonna be. And the second last crimp was not very in-cut. It was one of those like really slopey crimps. Oh, so it was definitely on the edge, but it got done. That's good. Okay, we'll try to find another black tape up here. I think there might be one more. All right, let's take a look. Okay, next up is gonna be this black one. Bunch of crimps and very few feet. So once again, I'm just gonna remember that this foot's here. I don't see any other feet though. And it looks like a bit of a jump start into a crimp. And it's weird because I think I want to go right hand to the next crimp, but I feel like when I run, I'm gonna go right hand. Maybe I'll have to do a weird like hand match. I guess there's a foot to help with that. Okay, so yeah, all I want is right hand here, and then I can kind of mess around with the rest of it. And then a bit of a bucket finish, okay. Okay, that was actually really cool. I said like there's no feet. I didn't realize there's actually like, it's like a campus boulder. That was really cool. All the holds were worse than I thought they'd be, especially the one on the first volume. Yeah, I was not expecting that, but luckily I was warm enough. Oh yeah, that's a good boulder. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so there's one more blue tape left in the upstairs gym. And it's this green hold here. I don't have a lot of experience with these holds. They actually look new for this gym. Maybe not, I don't know. But it looks pretty straightforward. It's just hard to tell how good or bad those green holds are, so I'll just get ready for them to be bad. I think the worst hold on the wall was this, which I was able to skip. Yeah, so first one's really good, second one's really bad, third one's like half and half. It was okay. Okay, so that sums up the upstairs portion. Perfect. Is it on? Okay, so we're at the outdoor wall now, and we're gonna try another black tape. I think it's the only black tape out here. And it's funny, it's the same holds as the other black tape that was inside. So I at least know what they feel like. Although it looks like there's a couple different variations of them. So it looks kind of long, so I'm gonna wanna sequence this. I think we're gonna be potentially crossing in and then kind of campusing-ish up. You got a foot. I think I'm gonna wanna like maybe bump. But I want my right hand on the crimp. So maybe bump up to the crimp, big left hand undercling, and then we're just like crimp festing up to the finish hold. All right. Unfortunately, like I like to train in the heat a little bit more because I find I'm not very acclimatized to heat when I get to World Cups. Like in the Innsbruck World Cup that just happened, heat was just like such a thing that hurt my performance so much. And so I'm trying to train outside. We've got a lot of outdoor walls in Montreal. So this is one of the better ones. But it's like a cool day today. It's actually kind of windy and nice. And normally this would just be like awesome, but I'm trying to get the heat, and it's colder out here than it was inside. So I don't get the heat today, but it's nice to train outside anyway. It's always kind of reminds me of World Cups a little bit more. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I can just bump all the way out and then come back into the start hold, because like my hand was almost in the way and this hold's in the way. But it is hard, like it is a black tape, so maybe that's just supposed to be really hard. But I feel like in order to like kind of try to get to the top of this faster, I'm going to switch my beta immediately now. Even if I think maybe that first beta could go, I want to rule out the other options first. So, and this is what I do in like competitions. I'll make sure I try something different on my second try, just to make sure I have all the information I need to move on to my third attempt if that's necessary, or if I was wrong on my first attempt, then I'm right on my second attempt. So we're gonna try that here now. I'm gonna see if I can bump all the way out and then come back in. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna try that's different, because I didn't try the rest of it, obviously. Okay, it's a bit extended, so we can scrap that probably. If I could have gotten a toe hook here, that might have been able to go, and maybe I could have tried to sneak it in a little bit better. That's possible. Probably could have tried a little harder as well, but I was feeling so extended, I was like, this is total break. It's definitely not what it's supposed to be. Okay, I think I actually thought of a third option, which is actually just to bump my right hand to the bad hold. I don't think I saw it earlier. Maybe it was like a bit of tunnel vision, but like, yeah, like this one's so good. This one's quite bad. And also like crossing is such a weird, awkward move. But yeah, just bumping and then bringing the left hand in, I think that just like unlocked it. So oftentimes when I'm competing, beta is the thing that I'm just like kind of struggling with. So if I can practice it, like seeing as many betas as possible in training, I'm able to kind of have my mind a little bit more open when I'm in competition. All right, so let's try this new beta. Hopefully this is it. I think it is. I'm pretty confident now that I see it. Oh, yeah, it's still really hard. For sure, that was the crux move. Because this, I can't even tell you how bad this is. But yeah, that was it. And I thought I was kind of on the wrong track when I had my left hand here on the crimp. So I was like, oh, I just messed up, but I didn't really feel like I could do anything else. Then I had to go right hand to the undercling, but luckily I was able to like lean back on it and just like kind of casually put my left hand on. So it worked out in the end, but I almost maybe messed it up if that wasn't the beta. All right, well, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.